We're here today to welcome and get to know better Jace Saplan, guest conductor for Syracuse Vocal Ensemble for its December concert, December 9th and 10th. If you would, tell us a little bit about your background that kind of solidified your career and that developed and led you here to Central New York, which is a lot colder than you've been. So if you would talk a bit about that.
I was born and raised in Hawaii, and I grew up singing in communal vocal music circles, and was originally in a very indigenous context where I would get together with my family and sing a lot of folk songs of the Hawaiian tradition. While I really saw myself as a Hawaiian cultural practitioner, my mother is also Chinese. My father is also Filipino. So there's Hawaiian blood in the entire family, but I grew up in a very multiracial family as well. So I was able to sing a lot of Filipino folk songs and Chinese folk songs as well. So I always grew up singing. And I grew up singing in a whole variety of circumstances until high school started and was given the opportunity to sing in a high school choir. Not only did I really found a sense of belonging in that circumstance, but I also felt a call of leadership as well. So I remember my choir director being sick for the day, and we had a substitute teacher that gave us the option of rehearsing or playing a video, and I kind of stood up and I was like, oh no, I'll take over. And so I took over, and I remember my choir teacher making the decision, well, I kind of feel sick, but not really. So he showed up the last 10 minutes of rehearsal and he saw me up there doing my thing and then told me, you should do this for the rest of your life. So I responded with, yes, this is what I should do. So I went on to receive my Bachelor of Music and Music Education at the University of Hawaii at Manoa in choral music education and Hawaiian language, Hawaiian culture. I then moved on to pursue my master's coursework at the University of Oregon under the direction of Sharon Paul in choral conducting and early music, and then just finished my doctoral coursework at the University of Miami in choral conducting. And so following that trajectory, the most logical path was to pursue teaching at university and college. And now I'm here in my first couple of months as the director of choral activities at Hamilton College. So that's why I'm here in this very cold weather.
Right, and that's why you're not only it's something new in your career, but you now are doing some guest conducting here with a group that you probably knew very little or nothing
That's
about,
true.
and that can be very daunting. And one of the features of that is to have a selected repertoire for a group like this. Could you talk about that and how you go about doing that?
Yes. so the one thing that I really would love to bring to choral music is just an opportunity to champion repertoire from outside of the Eurocentric canon. And so I thought it would be a great way in my first introduction to choral music groups here in upstate in Central New York to kind of explore repertoire that is normally not done. And so this concert, Winter's Compass, is kind of an ode to expanding the repertoire of choral music.
Could you specifically talk about one or two of those that fill that description? Because I know some of are sort of old chestnuts, wonderful things that I, for one, am looking forward to seeing.
Yes.
But you definitely have pulled out some things that you just expressed. Could you talk about a couple?
Sure. So the first piece is called Nu'oli, and it's a Hawaiian song that's traditionally a Hawaiian hymn sung during this time. It talks about glad tidings and celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And that was a song I grew up with. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to arrange it for a mixed choir, and to have the opportunity to bring it here, I think is very exciting to introduce New York to a very significant part of my upbringing in Hawaiian choral repertoire.
And some of the others that I would not like to pronounce them, so that I know I don't mispronounce them that
Yeah.
you also have in there that are very intriguing.
Sure. I think another piece that I think is really exciting is the Huron or the Huron Carol, which is predominantly well known, but I think what makes it different is the arrangement that we're doing by Susan LeBar really pays tribute to the Indigenous Canadian roots that it comes from, and she really kind of pays tribute to the harmonic language of Indigenous Canada. And one more, I know you said two, but I'm going to add in one more, is Nyafi Onuol, which is a traditional African hymn that celebrates, again, the birth of Jesus in a very African context with a lot of four-part hymn singing and the introduction of djembe as well.
Well, we thank you very much for expressing your repertoire. We are so excited to have you, and we certainly hope that we have an audience to experience you personally and the repertoire for Winter's Compass, Music from All Directions, December 9th and 10th. St. Paul's in Syracuse on Fayette Street, and Holy Cross Church in East Genesee Street in Dewitt. Thank you so much.
Thank you.